Assalamu alaikum and hello to everybody that's joining in on our call today. Welcome to our cook along where we will be making some fish curry and cashew nut curry. My name is Musarrat Ebrahim, and in between you also see some beautiful hands. That's the hands of my mom, Mumtaz, and she's a bit camera shy, so we'll get started with our cashew nut curry first. So we're going to jump straight into it. The recipe has been sent to you already, but I'm going to read it from the page that it's been sent to you as, so that you know I'm following the recipe exactly as I've sent it to you. So we're going to start off with the cashew nut curry. So what I have over here is 250 grams of your boiled cashews that has been peeled and split already, and as you can see, they're just in their halves, and it just makes the cooking process faster if you've pre-boiled them. Otherwise it takes about 3 hours to cook if you haven't done this step before. So I did this last night. You just put your cashew nuts in boiling water, bring it to the boil, put the lid on and let it soak overnight, and then you're good to go. So now we'll get over to the cooking process. We'll start up our cooking saucepan. So we'll start off with adding in 1 tablespoon of oil. This is 1 onion that's chopped up finely. So we're just going to add it all in there and allow it to soften. This was about a medium onion, so not anything too big. If you do take a big one, then just use half, should be fine. A little trick also, a lot of people like to leave the wooden spoons inside the pot. It doesn't add flavor, so just always remember to take it out. A nice little trick also that we don't use is that actually the pots have holes and they're meant for your spoons to leak over into your pot. So now we're just going to wait for this to soften a little bit before we add in our garlic. So it is a homemade garlic paste of just peeling your garlic bulbs and adding it to your blender, and you just add a little bit of water if you need to just get it going, but this is obviously fresh and homemade. Once your onions are slightly softened, then we will add in our garlic paste. So I think that's about ready now to add in your 1 teaspoon. It's just a nice, not too heaped, not too shallow. Now we're going to cook the onions until they become translucent. And that allows for the sharpness of the garlic to also cook off at the same time, so that you don't have the strong garlic flavor that's in your mouth when you are eating the cashew nut curry. So while we're waiting for that to soften, This is the coconut powder brand I like to use for the cashew nut curry. So this is like a 60-gram packet, so you would use about a half packet of this for this amount of cashew nuts. So I've got it weighed out over here. This is just 30 grams. So all I'm going to do is take some boiling water and make a paste with it, and this is just so that you don't have lumps when you're adding it to your pot. So that's all you want, because if you add it in directly to the pot, because there's a lot of liquid in there already, you'll get lumps and then it's hard to get it out afterwards. So it's just stirring till you have a nice smooth paste. That should actually be fine because it's going to boil for so long that it should come out by itself. That should be fine. So now that our onions are almost ready, we will add in our spices. Remember, you don't want any color on your onions, so it's just basically to soften them up because they are going to be boiling for quite a while to allow the cashews to soften further. So at this stage, I'm going to go in with my spices. So this is my chili powder. Obviously, every Indian household doesn't go by without this masala dabba in it. So I'm going to go in with half a teaspoon of chili powder. I'm going to go with then just a tip of a teaspoon, like quarter teaspoon of halid / turmeric. Then I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of barishap. It's not too leveled. I mean, yeah, it's just like a nice teaspoon. Oh, sorry. This one. Oopsie. Lucky mom is there to save me. 2 teaspoons. And then some salt. I forgot my salt. So salt, you can always alter afterwards. So I always suggest to put less in the beginning. But I'm just going to go with a level teaspoon of salt. Allow your spices to cook for like 1 minute. You can even add a splash of water just to allow it to cook out. And that's all you want. So just like a minute. You're going to cook it out. You can see there's no color on the onions either. So now you have your coconut cream mixture. I think that should be fine by now. So I'm going to add my coconut mixture in. And then I'm going to go in with 1 liter of boiling water. This is your cashews that were pre-blanched, so I'll just add this in as well. And then your water. So now basically the hard part of making this amazing curry is over. I think I'm just going to stop there because that will reduce as well. Give it a stir. So now the hard work to this curry is done. You can use this base also for a peas curry, a cauliflower curry. If you want to do it as a side veg instead, then obviously just don't add so much water in, and it's a nice side veg as well. But yeah, that's all there is to cashew nut curry. Now we just let it boil until it softens.
How long did it boil?
So if you've parboiled your cashews and it is already softened, this should take about somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. It all depends on your type of cashew. Also, I forgot to add in, maybe in the beginning I should have said, the cashew must not be salted, it must not be roasted or anything. It is pure raw cashews, no processes done to it, because obviously anything else that's done to it, then it would alter the flavor of the curry. You just want to use plain raw cashews, and yeah, that's it.
Servings.
So this, even though it looks so little, I promise you it's probably going to be 2 meals for us, and we are a family of about 6 here. So it freezes really well as well, and yeah, it's really delicious. So you guys are going to enjoy this one. It's nice also for cooking for people who are vegetarian, or you know, they want to go for a recipe that doesn't have cream in, and it's really creamy and delicious once the cashew nuts are cooked.